Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome to the Gamertron Show. Today, I have a very personal, subjective, and interesting question for all of you. What is your dream video game? What is your dream game? What is the video game you've always wanted to be made, that you've dreamed about? Has it not come out yet? Is it going to come out? Has it already come out? Or is it some brilliant, unique idea you have only thought of? I'm gonna say this right now and right away. Leave comments. I really do want to hear what your dream video games are. Please let me know. Now, I could end this video here and now because what else is there to say? I think it's very easy to understand what a dream video game is, or what your dream video game is. It's a video game that you've dreamed about, that you've thought about, a game that you've fantasized about playing or even making. It's a video game that somehow relates to you and brings to the forefront stuff that you really care about, stuff that you find appealing. And that is what makes dream products so interesting, whether it be your dream video game, your dream movie, or hell, even your dream piece of clothing. It's all completely subjective, and no one's dream product is going to be the exact same to someone else's. It's why I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear what your dream video games are. Have they already been made? Are they out already? Are they going to come out later this year or next year? Or is it something that's been stuck in your head and you've never seen a developer try to make a game out of it? Well, while you guys are typing in the comment section and letting me know about your dream video games, let me tell you three of mine. Starting off with Titanfall. Now, when this game was first announced, I cared little for it, I knew little about it, I didn't know entirely what it was. However, after a certain friend sent me a video, one of the very first trailers for the game, which showed me exactly what Titanfall was, my excitement went through the roof, cause I've been waiting so long for a game like this. A sci-fi shooter with a heavy focus and emphasis on giant mechs, and getting in and out of them. This dream for a game was forged after watching so many television shows, anime, and even some movies that were about, well, giant mechs, and epic and explosive sci-fi soldier battles. And while Titanfall is not 100% my dream game, the game I dreamed about, since it has no single-player offline mode, hopefully that will be added sometime in the future, it did, however, sweeten the deal with a whole bunch of extra and unique features that add so much more to this dream game of mine. Jetpacks, a gun that has auto-aim targeting, AI-controlled soldiers and robots that you fight alongside and kill, an incredibly fluid and responsive parkour system, and is the first multiplayer PvP that I have ever truly really enjoyed and really gotten into. Before Titanfall came along, I was solely a multiplayer co-op person. And now this game has opened my mind and showed me how a multiplayer, player versus player PvP can be done really well and made just as enjoyable as any action-packed single player. Literally, the only thing that would make Titanfall a perfect game for me is if they add, and they better add sometime soon, some offline solo content that you can play the game alone with just AI. That would be awesome. Respawn, please get on that. However, I'm sure giant robots, fluid parkour, jetpacks, epic sci-fi action is the dream game for quite a few people. What about a ridiculous concept, a ridiculous dream that almost no one could take seriously? But what if it was done so well, you couldn't help but have no choice but to take it seriously? I'm talking about Space Ninjas. We've all had this dream. We've all thought about it. Space Ninjas. And until about a year ago, we never thought it could be done well, it could never possibly be done without being, I don't know, maybe a slapstick comedy game. Nope! Turns out Space Ninjas can be done very well, very artistically, very seriously, and be used to create one of the greatest free-to-play games of all time. A sci-fi multiplayer co-op action game that's simply amazing. Of course, I'm talking about Warframe. Talk about a dream come to life. I have always dreamed about a game where you play as some sort of space samurai, space ninja with superpowers, awesome sword skills and gun skills, while fighting hordes of robots, aliens, and cyborgs. I cannot love Warframe, and I cannot love digital extremes enough for making one of my dreams come true. This game, Warframe, is astounding. It's a science fiction action game masterpiece. It's free to play. It's a must play. It's a must own. It's one of the only very few free to play games where you will want to spend your money, and you won't want to spend it because you feel forced to. You'll want to spend it because you enjoy the game, you love the game, you want to support it, or maybe you really just want a certain weapon or warframe or item really badly. Like I said before, this game is just a dream come true. Space ninjas, superpowers, exploring the galaxy, enjoyable, easy to get into, easy to access co-op. It's a great game to play with friends. It has an interesting, unique sci-fi universe, and the action in this game is phenomenal and beautifully explosive and colorful and bloody. However, while Warframe and Titanfall have been two of my dream games, they were dreams from the beginning that were plausible. They were two games that with reasonable belief would eventually be made, and the concepts would be eventually brought to life. However, my dream video game that I held the most dearest, I thought would never be made. No one would have the creativity, the skill, or even the courage to try something like this. A video game where you played as a dragon and at the same time could control an army. A combination of third-person action and RTS strategy. Little did I know that in the year of 2013, my favorite game of that year, my favorite game of all time, my dream game, would be made and released. Divinity Dragon Commander. I already talked about in my top 10 games of 2013 video. You should totally go watch that. It's my best video I've ever made. You should totally watch that. Why it is my favorite video game of all time. Not only did I get to play as the giant flying breathing lizard, which I love, it was also given a jetpack, special abilities, the ability to control an army of steampunk mechs. Not only that, having an interesting and unique story with lovable and memorable characters. And actually intriguing politics. And I hate politics, and yet Divinity Dragon Commander made me fascinated with the politics of the game world. If a game has the ability to make you actually intrigued and like something that you usually hate in real life, it's doing something really good. I love dragons, and Divinity Dragon Commander lets me play as a dragon and command an army of steampunk mechs, while also interacting and making decisions with interesting, unique, memorable, and lovable characters. Talk about a dream come true. But yeah, Titanfall, Warframe, Divinity Dragon Commander, those are my dream games. I always dreamed about space soldiers getting in and out of giant mechs on a huge epic battlefield with explosions. I dreamed about space ninjas traveling from planet to planet, slaughtering evil in their wake. I dreamed about being a dragon and at the same time commanding an army. All these dreams were created, met, released, and even added more to them than I could have thought about. Makes you wonder why YouTube Nazis and YouTube trolls hate video games so much. When every year, every day, a new game is released, and it's making a dream come true for someone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked what I talk about. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more of my content to help support me, and stay tuned for upcoming videos. But most importantly, and I cannot emphasize this enough, please leave me a comment. I really do want to know what your dream video game is. So please, leave it in the comments below. Is it a complete, unique, original idea all to your own? Or has the game already come out yet? Or is it going to come out? Let me know. Comment, please. And until then, I'll see you guys later.